It's time.
You want to quit? Do you want to quit? I don't care if you both die on this floor. You better die looking good. Let's go.
For Tanya's Techno Fitness Podcast. She lost 100 pounds, but she won't talk to you like you're stupid. Let's make fitness fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Hey, it's Tanya, and welcome back. This is episode 2 of Tanya's Techno Fitness Podcast, and it is April 16th. Today, we are going to talk a little bit about a rather controversial subject in the fitness world, and that is CrossFit. If you've never heard of CrossFit, then you must not be too active into exercise because it's super common. I've had several friends who've done it and several friends who've quit it. So, in the event you don't know, here's a nice little explanation of exactly what CrossFit is.
It's one of the most extreme workouts on the market, a military-style exercise that pushes bodies to the brink.
CrossFit claims to be constantly varied, high-intensity functional movements, and one of the keys is a digital clock that is in most of those CrossFit facilities. Workouts are time-based, meaning you don't stop until the clock hits 0, and even when your muscles fail and your mind weakens, the coaches and your fellow gym goers push you to complete them.
Well, I mean, part of it is that peer pressure. So you're in a group class, you're next to someone who has six-pack
classes if you've ever taken one.
Six-pack abs, and people are working and they're swinging these balls, and you think, I'm as strong as they are, and you keep going.
And honestly, it's this social aspect of CrossFit that has people excited, either excited for it or excited against it.
People are more competitive, they support each other, they encourage each other, and so you get a much better workout than you would on your own.
I feel like I just started my life. And I'm just so, honestly, I'm proud of myself for sticking around, like being 240 pounds and jumping around when you are seriously surrounded by nothing but beautiful people. And I feel like I'm making myself that way, so it's more meaningful, you know,
So obviously there's a lot of positives with social exercise, but that can also lead to peer pressure to perform when you shouldn't keep going, and that can cause injuries.
Now, as far as the bad goes, what I would say I think is the same that everyone would say, and that is the fact that although it does promote a lot of these big key movements, these huge compounds that we're a part of, it also promotes a lot of bad things in terms of doing them over and over again to the point of failure in some cases, to the point where you're timed for these. So with that, oftentimes form goes out the window, which then can lead to a lot of potential injury.
So as with anything, it has to do with how committed you are to it and how committed you are to doing things the right way.
It's not necessarily more dangerous. It's a high-intensity exercise program. By definition, high-intensity exercise programs, when performed repetitively and without break, can be dangerous, can result in injury.
Listen, I'm no expert, but I lost 100 pounds working out in my house. I didn't need the social activity of others to force myself to exercise, but I do realize some people benefit from that. However, here's what I'm going to say about CrossFit. If it works for you, awesome. However, perhaps what you should do is try to find it within yourself to have that motivation, and that success when you see it and only you see it should really honestly be enough. Those results are going to show later on and everybody else will see, but you don't need a workout of the day and you don't need all these things posted everywhere saying that you can do it for you to be able to do it. I've run half marathons and lots of other things, and I do those things for me, not for everyone else. Time's up. Thanks for listening to the podcast this week. Remember, take better care of yourself so you can take better care of others. Have a good one.